Do you feel like you're not really doing what you're meant to be doing? Do you sometimes look at other people and think, that's the life I should be living, not this? Are you afraid that the ladder you're climbing on in life is leaning on the wrong wall? In this video, I'll be pointing out simple indicators in your everyday life that can help you find true satisfaction in having the right aspirations in life. If you'd like to learn how to lean your ladder on the right wall so that at the end of the day you'll be standing tall in your unique call, then stick around and you'll discover how to set the right goals so you can walk the right path in life. Keep watching.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, my name is Ruth Ebe and this is the channel where sugar meets spice. Here we share tips and stories on how to discover your sweetness and uncover your greatness. That just means that we show you how to be good so you can do better and as a result have the best in life. If you have watched my videos before, welcome back and thanks for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. I truly appreciate you. Mwah! So without any further ado, let's get down to the business of this video. But first, let's do a simple exercise. Look at the picture on your screen. What do you see? I suggest you pause and take a very good look. Do you see it? Drop your response in the comment section if you're brave enough. I'm sure your guesses were as good as mine when I did this exercise first. Now let me make a slight adjustment so that you can take a look again. What do you now see? Do you see it now? Do you see it now? Here's the lesson. There's not much that is new in life, only the things that we are unaware of. In other words, we hardly see what we're not looking for, but when we have something that we're looking for, it's easier to find. So what exactly are you looking for in this video and what exactly do you want to find or are you going to find? Do you want to find a master list of goals that you can pick from to set in life? Or are you looking for how to find the right goals, set them effectively, and then achieve them ultimately? If the latter is your case, keep watching. In this video, I'll give you 3 things that will help you learn how to do these things. First of all, I will ask you a set of questions to help you reflect on your past and gain new perspectives and perception for your future. Secondly, we will carry out an exercise that will help you evaluate your current goals and see if they align with the true you. Then finally, I will share with you a tracking system that will help you monitor your progress after you have set these goals. If you like what you're hearing so far, please click the like button, make a comment about what you're discovering and how it's helping you. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more videos like this. Now to the questions that we want to ask. First, you might want to pause and get something to write with so you can capture your responses and further reflect on them. Okay? Are you ready? Question 1. When you think about the last 6 months of your life, how do you feel? What are the emotions you notice that are displaying? It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative, just note them down. If you feel sad, write it down. If you feel happy, write it down. Whatever emotions you're feeling, just put them down. A lot of things that happen in our lives bring up emotions, and when we feel them, we need to explore where they are coming from so we can better manage our emotions. You know, emotions are like data in the dashboard, your car dashboard, that shows you when something needs to be adjusted or fixed. As you explore these emotions, take some time to ask yourself which parts of your life are bringing up these emotions that you are feeling. Is it spiritual? Is it relational? Is it financial? Secondly, ask yourself, why am I feeling the way I feel? Why? You know, explore the reasons why these emotions are coming up. Find out, when you check all these areas of your life, find out where are they coming from, feeling how I'm feeling. If you're feeling overwhelmed, ask yourself why. Am I taking too much than I can handle? Come clean and write it down. Then number 3, ask yourself, what can I adjust? And how can I adjust them? Are you writing down your responses? The reason we're doing this exercise is to understand the things that give us joy and the things that give us fulfillment in life. Without understanding what actually makes you fulfilled in life, what gives you joy, you would set goals that will leave you empty and will leave you unfulfilled. So we are reflecting for us to understand what are those things that leave you happy, leave you joyful, leave you fulfilled. That's why we're doing this exercise. I hope you have some answers now that will set the tone for our next exercise. Are you ready? For this second exercise, I want to make sure you're well settled and of course you have something to write with. This exercise is critical and will do you more good if you do it right away. If you miss to answer these questions and you get to think about it, you might not respond as authentically as you would want to do it. So please respond now. Without overthinking it, write down 5 to 7 things that are important to you in life. Take your time. As it comes to your mind, you might want to just put it down. Make sure you're writing down what is important to you, not just something that is important to someone else, but what is important to you. I'm assuming you've done writing. Okay. If God tells you to take one thing out of your list, what would you take out? Just take some time to think about it. What would you take out? Just one thing. Okay, have you taken it out? Okay. If God comes again and says, look, you can't have everything. You have to take something else out from that list. So we're looking at that, your list of 7 is now like a list of 6. You've taken out 1, and he said this, you have to take out one other thing. You just have to take out something else. You can't have it all. What would you take out? It comes again, because that's the exercise. You have to assume that someone who has control of all these things is coming to make a demand on you to cut down on your list. And so you have to cut down on your list again. In this exercise, you have to keep assuming that God is coming to demand something at every point in time. So when you eliminate one, another is demanded. You're expected to continue this exercise until there's just one thing left on your list. Can you do that? Make sure you're doing that elimination. That's what all this exercise is about. And without it, you will never really know what matters to you or what's important to you. So try your best and drill your list down to one thing and make sure you're numbering them so that at the end of the day, we'll be able to tell you what to do with that list that you've crossed out. Then what you need to do now is live your life, set your goals around the number 1 to 4 in that list. That is what truly matters to you. That is where your energy should be going. Everything else is fluff. You will get rid of personal misery and mystery when you clarify what is truly important to you. This exercise is so important because it helps you know the wall you are to be climbing before you begin to lean your ladder. Don't set goals before you clarify your values. That will be leaning your ladder on the wrong wall. You see, if you don't know where you're going, many roads will lead there. So in order to cut the confusion and get on your mission in life, you need clarity on your values. For your life's mission, you need an accurate manual and a map before you start your movement. First of all, because the mission can get confusing and the map and the manual might be unclear, so you need also a guide. I'm going to drop some links in the description box on how to find the ultimate guide for life. So go on there, click on the link and get all the information you need. And at the end of the video, you also find links to great resources that will help you on this journey. So stick around so that you can get all the good stuff. Finally, I'm going to quickly show you a great resource that will help you take those goals from paper onto a more visual format where you can track your progress. That tool is called a Kanban board. This is an example of a Kanban board I made and that I'm tracking, my goals that I'm tracking. So let's make a Kanban board. I'm going to start with a board that I've broken down to 5 parts. So the first part is backlog, to do, doing, review, done. So in the basic Kanban board, you just have like divided into 3 parts. To do, doing, and done. But we added 2 extra columns that can help you just keep track on some things specifically, like things you've been thinking about doing for a long time, and you know, it's beyond just a to-do. It has become something that it's supposed to have been completed long ago. So you might need to have a column for that to make sure you capture that on your tracker, and then you can put your to-dos and the doing and review and done. So the next thing we're going to do is write down your activities around each goal on sticky paper, colored sticky paper. So each goal will represent a particular color coded. So we have 4 things on our lists and we're setting our goals around 4 things. So I have 4 colors of sticker paper. I've added 1 extra color for 1 other item on my list. So all the things that I want to do around those things that I value most, those things that are important to me. I'm going to take them and I will put them on my Kanban board according to the status of the activity. So if I have an activity I'm supposed to be doing around family that is a backlog, I put it on backlog. If it's something that I'm supposed to be doing or I'm supposed to do, I put it there. So just take each of the activities. So you break down the activities you have to do under everything on your list, and then just have them on each sticker paper, and then you can put them on your Kanban board. So I'm taking my items and I am putting them on my Kanban board according to the status of activity. So now I have all my items on the board. What I'll do every day is look at them. Once something moves from backlog and I know that I have a plan to do it, I'll move it from the backlog column to the to-do column. And once I start doing it, I move from the to-do column to the doing. If I have some activities that I'm not really too sure about how impactful they are to the goal, or it's something I can delegate, something someone else can do, I put it on the review column. Finally, I have done. It's not really clear here. Let's do something about it. Okay, now the done column is clear, so I see that done. So once my activities are done, I move them from the other columns to the done column. That's how you have a tracker to track all the goals that you've set, the right goals around those 4 key things that you have put on your values list. So do this and tell me how you did yours. Share your comments, post on social media, tag me, and let's see what you've done with this activity. Remember that you must clarify your values before you set your goals. Don't set your goals until you clarify those values. So you can watch this video again and then do those 2 exercises that help you reflect on the past and also help you clarify your values so you can set your goals right. So the best way to set your goals is to find out what is important to you, set your values right, and then you can set your goals right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share your discoveries and results in the comments section. And once again, keep liking, sharing, subscribing till we see again in my next video. Lots of love with sugar and spice and all things nice. Mwah.